Hello and welcome to Claire's gentle exercise class. Assuming that you've had your medication, have your pumps and sprays with you, had something to eat in the last 4 hours and fully hydrated. So today we're going to work with the 3 M's. So M for movement, M for motivation and M for Mon Life app. So Mon Life app is an app that you can download. It gives you lots of information about your leisure centres, about times of opening, swimming and other facilities that are available. It also has a part of the Mon Life app. You have My Wellness app section that relates to exercise. So you can track a challenge, you can track yourself, you can log all the exercises you do. We've got challenges coming up. You also have classes on demand, so similar to YouTube, you can click on the My Wellness app and it'll give you a series of different exercises to do, exercise sessions like Mon Life, like YouTube. So give it a go. So don't forget M for movement, M for motivation, M for Mon Life. So hopefully you've not just been stood there just watching me, you've been moving your feet as well. So we're going to do our warm up today. Then we're going to work with a resistance band. So you can have the resistance band on you all the time. You utilise it in lots of different ways. So a little tap forward with your toes. So we're going to utilise the band today doing upper body exercises, but we're going to change the pace of the exercises that you do. So the pace of the exercise is slower on the lengthening of the muscles. So a little tap to the side. So what we'll do here is strengthen the muscles, the tendons around a joint without giving too much repetitive movement through the joint and be impaired, detrimental to the joint. Okay, a little tap back, arms coming forward. So stick with me, let me do the science, you do the exercise. Little march, punching forward, elbows are soft. So you're thinking about your posture, you may not, but you need to think about your posture. So tummy muscles nice and tight, shoulders relaxing down. Taking the arms down, a little circle here, so swimming arms here, so squeezing the shoulder blades back as you draw the arms back and down. Start to take the arms a little higher. So don't raise the shoulders, so it's none of this. Keeping the shoulders relaxing down. Taking the arms down, little step touch from side to side. Knees are soft, whole foot drops down to the floor. With your arms, if you can, straight arms coming up and over. Try not to twist the body as you do so. So tummy tight, arms nice and close to the head, not head close to the arms. Little march, continue with the arm movements. We're going to take both arms this time up and over. So care not to hollow the lower back as the arms come back. Arms nice and close to your head. No head movement, just keep it to the shoulders and the arms. Taking the arms down, feet hip distance apart. Lift and lower the heel. So you get a little bit of lateral movement through the hips. Allow them to flow. So heels down, hands to the side. Little tilt from one side and then the other side. So tilting down, just move through a free range of movement. Okay, one more each side and up to the centre. So a little march. So it's not so much of cardiovascular exercises today. As I say, it's more slow strength training. So a little march, push the elbows back. Little step touch from side to side, arms coming back and forth. Again, whole foot dropping down to the floor. Travelling the floor a little bit wider, a little bit more than with your warm up. Keep your hips forward, so try not to twist the hips as you move from side to side. And just keep that movement fluent. So as you're doing the stepping movement, draw the hands onto the band. See if you can maintain that stepping movement as you take the bands behind the back. It needs to be fairly short here. In fact, I'm going to double mine up, place it behind the back. We're going to do a chest press exercise, and that's to work through your chest. your shoulders and your triceps. And bring it back to a march. Elbows are up. Now pace changes here. So you push forward normal speed and slowly to come back. So that's 1. 2. We're doing 2 sets of 10. 3. Oops, we're for the bar. And 4. 5. So nice and slow. 6. Elbows in. 7. 8. 9. Now hold this here. Keep the feet moving, keep breathing, and slowly, 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 slowly draw the arms back. Okay, so that's your first set of 10. Placing the band and step touch. So doing 2 sets of 10, the little rest in between, and this is your little rest. So again, like I said, just a little rest. Grab the band behind the back, bring it back to a march and another set of 10. So pushing forward, keep the wrist fixed. 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's not all about the pace, it's about slowing things down. 6, 7, 8. 2 more. 9. And hold this last one forward. Push it, push it, hold it. You need to have some resistance there. You need to be wanting to bring your arms back. If not, you need to shorten the band or change the band and then slowly draw it back. Okay. So taking the band around the head, little step touch here, raising the head, and then bring it back to a march. We're going to combine squats with arms out to the side. So you can loosen and release the band. Place the band underneath your feet, feet hip distance apart, just holding onto the band, shoulders are back and down. So a little squat movement here. So this is your little rest. So the rest, you could use this for resistance, pushing up and strengthening, lengthening, strengthening your legs. But this is just a bit of a free movement in between the exercise that we're going to do. So dropping down, you don't need to go into a full squat. I've just bent the knees just a little bit. Holding onto the band, we want good grip of the band, and it's taking the arms out to the side. So it's the same pace. So taking it up as far as you can feel that resistance, and then slowly down. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5. Try not to clench sort of behind your neck. 6. Wrist fixed. 7. Really squeeze the back of your shoulder blades together. 8. Don't hold your breath. 9. Last one, hold it up to start. So this is your 10th one. Hold it up. Push it up higher if you can, depend on the resistance. Some of you, if the resistance is a little lighter, you might be able to get the arm shoulder height, but this is quite a strong resistance here. And then slowly down. Holding the bands, not moving position. Going into that squat or that little dip. So you can do a little dip. It could be more like a curtsy or a squat where you're really pushing back and down. But the bands are literally there. You're not really doing anything other than holding the band ready to do your second set. So you can utilise this to strengthen your legs, but we're just working the upper body today. Okay, so dropping down, again, good grip of the band. You make it a little bit easier if the feet come a little bit closer together. You can see that range of movement is a little higher, so that's up to you. So, 1, 2, just showing you different angles. 3, need to slow it down. 4, 5, 6, 7, just checking the wrist. 8, 9, 10 and hold, and then slowly, slowly lower down. Lovely. Picking the band up underneath your feet. Little toe tap forward. You can stay with the toe tap, or you can go with a lunge. So stepping forward, one leg and then the other, keeping your body upright, raising that rear heel as you come forward. Step forward, a good stride forward. You can still see the tip of your toes as you step forward, and your feet again hip distance apart. So we're going to place the band underneath my right foot. So I'm going to drop down in that squat position. Thumb on top. I'm going to take my arm out behind here. So 1, make it a little bit shorter. 2, 3, 4, far back as you can, arms straight. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, band out from underneath your feet. Tap it forward. Step forward. So keep your shoulders back. Don't forget the gap between your knees as you step forward. And when you're ready, place the band underneath that front foot. Second set. So in that squat position, or that tap back position, so the leg is straight but the heel raised. Lunge position here, arms forward, squeezing back. 2, 3, drop down. 4, 5, 6, push back as far as you can. 7, 8, 9, hold this back. 10, slowly forward. Picking the band up, little march. Taking the band out behind. This will draw your shoulders back, strengthen between your upper back, and give you a nice stretch across the chest. So knuckles facing forward, band fairly short, just a little bit wider than your bottom, shoulders back, and squeezing out here. So you can see you're working right behind your shoulders. So we're going to time it now. So count it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, don't hollow the back, 7, 8, 9, again keep breathing, and 10, hold it up, hold it, hold it, hold it, breathe, 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 and slowly, slowly, slowly down, all the way down. Brilliant. Okay, a little step touch. Circle the shoulders because they could become quite tight. Just loosen them out. So it'll sway from side to side. So this is your rest before you do another set of 10. So taking the band behind the back, not too wide, arms are lengthened. The band sits just about in line, slightly wider than your legs. Bring it back to a march, shoulders are back, not to hollow the lower back. It's taking the arms out to the side. So again, up and out, 1, 2, 3, 4. Try not to raise the shoulders as you come up. 5, 6. Keep those wrists fixed and not to lock those elbows out. 7, 8, 9, and 10. You drop the arms down, we'll circle the shoulders, little tap back. Okay, feet hip distance apart, little sway from side to side. Okay, so upper back and shoulders are tight, just to loosen them. So you can progress and do correct technique. These are taking the arms down, little tap back. You can either stay with a tap back or a lunge back. So lunge back is bending the knees. Same as a lunge forward, so just keeping the movement symmetrical. So again, feet hip distance apart. And work to a pace you feel comfortable, not to go too quickly to throw you off balance. If you just want to stay with that little tap back, that's fine. So taking the band, take it under your right foot, place it down. We're in this lunge or tap back position, so tap back or lunge position, slightly forward through the waist, and you're drawing the arms up to the shoulders. So you can do a narrow grip or you can do a wider grip. Wider grip will be a little bit harder, so we're thinking about that pace now. So hold that position. So 10, change my grip, knuckles on top, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, little march. Little tap back. You can take it into that lunge back. So you're doing that curtsy, keeping your hips square, staying to that pace that you feel comfortable. Okay, so taking the band, under your left foot. Take that foot forward, slightly lean forward from the waist. Take the arms up, now here. So we need to slow that down. So again, hold that position, bend, knee bent, leg out behind or into that squat position. Slightly lean forward, taking the arms up here. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, slow it down. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and the last one, 10. And slowly lower it down. Good. Step forward. Little toe taps with your toes. And swing the arms. Loosen the shoulders. So you've done a lot of back of the shoulders, upper back, a little bit on the chest, on the triceps when you're doing the chest press. Got 2 more exercises. Take the band underneath your feet. Stand up nice and tall. No bend in the elbow. Take the arms straight back. So it's 1, 2, no bend. 3. So this will work your upper back and your triceps, the back of your arm. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hold this last one back. 10, and then slowly forward. Still keeping the feet as they are. Come up onto your toes. Heel raises. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Bicep curls. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 more to go. Keep those elbows in. Keep your shoulders back. Keep it nice and smooth. 6, 7. Try not to turn your wrist over as you come up. And last one. Without doing anything with the feet, straight back. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice and close to the body. 6, 7. The attack shoulders can tense up, to be a little bit careful there. Hold this one, last one back. I can't turn, so hold it back here. Hold it, hold it, hold it. Shoulders down. Keep breathing, and then slowly forward. Last set of biceps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, almost there. 8, 2 more. 9, slowly down. And 10. Hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it. And then slowly down. Perfect. Ditch the bands. Give your arms a little shake, shake it all over. Take your hands round into your lower back, squeeze your shoulder blades back. Keep the feet moving just a little bit. Take the right arm across the body, hug that in towards you, keep your shoulders relaxed. So don't hunch up, keep your shoulders down. Drop that down and change over. So hug that arm in towards you. Link the hands together, a little push forward, don't want to stretch what you've tightened. All over body stretch, take those arms back. Take your right arm down behind as though you're going to scratch your back, push that elbow back, nice and close to the body without arcing the lower back. Drop the arms down, circle, opposite arms, so I'll do the same arm here, push it back, get the stretch through your triceps, care not to hollow the lower back, tummy muscles nice and tight. That same arm, take it forward, take the palms forward. You're pushing that hand back to get a nice stretch through your forearm, you've worked them hard, and then changing over. Again, push that arm in towards you, that hand in towards you, arms shoulder height if you can. Take the arms down, a little shaky, shaky, and that's it. So don't forget the 3 M's, movement, motivation, and Mon Life. Look it up, my wellness app.